And we should be live. Hey, today we will be continuing with the coin scuffle. So, nothing new, but that is the axe to grind. Let's just go directly to it, no preamble. Good morning, good evening, and good night to the lot of you, wherever you are. You know, I was originally thinking of streaming much later just to get different time samples, but then I remember most of my plans are actually at night, so I guess not. Oh, right. I should turn off my fan. It's a bit low. There we go. If you heard any strange sounds from the background, that was that. Good start. Was a big bunion already dying? Or near death, anyways. Oh, very quick with the question, sorry. What event made me cry? No event made me cry, I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Chapter 8? Or was it Chapter 7? Chapter 7 got me close to crying, I guess. Sorry, well yeah, it was Shino passing away. And, you know, I ended up, like, you know, crying tears of excitement when fucking we got sent into the Shadow Realm by Azathoth suddenly, out of nowhere. That was pretty cool. And, like, you ever have, like, experience a moment that's so cool that you end up, like, crying tears of, like bewilderment? That was me, then. In terms of sadness, like, the only really got us particularly sad was the main quest story, because you know, the events, at least the events that have been translated as far, aren't necessarily the saddest or, you know, most emotional, to be honest. Like, let's review the stories. There's like the Christmas stories with Yule, Christmas one. What was the Christmas one even about? Return the sack or whatever. And I don't know, Yule had like issues, and he had issues in the next Christmas event too with Krampus, and then he had issues again in the next Christmas event with fucking, you know, the Christmas race. But you know, none of that made me cry. If anything, it solidified me with Yule having issues. The Christmas race was really cool though. But not in a way that made me cry. Let me know if the sound bounce is fine. Again, like, do not want to be too loud or too quiet relative to the music. And I also don't want it to be like clipping. That is to say, don't want my voice to be well over the maximum capacity of what my mic can take, which I think it is, to be honest. I'm gonna go lower it a tiny bit. Is it better? I think it's fine here, maybe. Perhaps. And then we had the Valentine's events, which were all pretty much mediocre, story-wise, so far. We had Valentine's 1, which was about Kingo and Citri. And the story was, I mean, it was okay, I don't know. Nothing to make you super emotional about. Something about, male toxicity or whatever. And then there was, the third event, sorry, the second one being, Valentine Jail, which was more about, I guess, I mean, Leech was in it, and it was overall a good time. It did take itself seriously, so it was fun, but, you know, it didn't really even attempt to make anything serious. Where Valentine's Extravaganza went the opposite direction and tried to make things like some emotional back to it, but it was all around one of my worst, least favorite stories, Meltdown Extravaganza. How's the farming going? Just started, to be honest. So I had half a mango, and we are just picking up momentum now. Thank you, Chung, for confirming that with me. I do like having good sound bounce. Every time I listen to my playbacks of my streams, I'm always like half afraid of if I'm completely inaudible or if my voice is completely blown out. Because it's like even after over a year, maybe even 2 years of streaming now, I guess it's only been a bit over a year. I still have those issues, and it's really frustrating. Sound bounce is not a thing you can really check on your own. I mean, you can, but then it's like you can't actively check it because when you talk, you're setting a different sound for yourself than what you listen to others. Valentine time warp is the best Valentine event. Well, that's not translated yet, so I cannot count that, but I've heard opinions about it, but I will just not say what they are because I haven't experienced it myself, so I would rather have form my own opinion. And then we had the mountain events with Black Snow on Hot Spring Mountain being kind of really hard to read through and a bit nonsensical for a lot of it. I don't know, it's like Ashiguro ended up being alone because he got lost or something like that. And then Unvari with his money-making schemes, and then there was just like wyverns every single episode. And then the last one, in the very end, it was like Chernobog made us into ice or something, which was neat, I guess. And then we broke free anyways. Then there was the Great Gendarme, which was actually, I really enjoyed the Great Gendarme. Like there was a lot of shit that I got before I read it. It had like a reputation in some sort, so I was wary about reading it, but it turned out to be pretty fun all around to read. Just fun all around excitement. Let's see. Do you have a favorite husbando that's just eye candy to look off of? That's just eye candy? Probably both Goemon and Kimun. I mean, I know Goemon a bit more now, so I guess it's more than just eye candy. But to be honest, his appearance in Beachside, the beach house and in Fairy Falls, he didn't exactly stick out as to have a particularly interesting personality. I mean, his persona did for sure, but like, it was very clear that it was just a persona at best. And even then, it was just like, you never directly talked to the persona. It was just like, he was clearly just acting, which is unfortunate. But yeah, Kimun and Goemon, those are definitely my favorite furries, and that's just because of the eye candy factor. That's how you can select them. They have such good designs. Oh my god. Have you tried playing the date quest? Is that the same thing as the one that you have to do to, or that you unlock when you what's it called? Love quest them? Ugh, no. Alright. You're not getting the best of me, Valiant bitch. Hey, you made it again, Zeno. Nice to see you. Oh, that's nice. However, I don't know who Goemon is. He is the new character. Sorry, I guess not new anymore, but he's the feature additional character from the beach house in Unvari Falls. He is an actor of kabuki. That is to say, it's a particular Japanese form of performance. You know, have you ever heard the Japanese yo? That's like that. That's kabuki. Yeah, that's Nuki. He's really, really cute. I love him. I love his belly. I love his boisterous personality. Well, his persona anyways. But he seemed really, like, you know, unexpectedly just regular, to be honest, in this story. I'd love to see more of him embody that personality that he was working towards in this story. Good choices. Kanukes are pretty cool and hot. Yeah. I mean, it's not just them being Kanukes, but I do happen to like a lot more Kanukes than usual, I guess. I'm only okay with Gyobu. He's pretty cute, I guess, but you know, it's not just about them being Kanukes, it's like the whole package. And Gomon's got it. Oh, sorry bros, I want to ask more questions, but need to do some stuff right now. The chaos is happening and it looks like it's gonna be fun. Alright, have fun, my dude. I will see you whenever you can join us again. Which, you know, might actually happen since, again, I just started streaming a few minutes ago. But yeah, let me review the other events. I don't know how Jamboree goes. And so that concludes all the mountain events. For the seaside events, okay. Do I consider myself a furry? Yes, I do. We had this question before in not Samacord, well, maybe in Samacord, but in another server I used to participate in, it was like, how exactly would you define a furry? Is it like, do you have to wear fursuits, or do you have to have a persona, or do you just like, do you like the art, or do you like... For me, it was like, I don't have a persona, I don't wear fursuits, and you know, what's it called? I like humans too, but you know, the fact that I like furries is enough for me to believe that I'm furry, I guess. Like your porn. Go on, porn. I mean, I did end up picking up this game. I mentioned this a few times, but yeah, I picked up this game specifically because I found some really nice of this, some characters from this game, and I was just like, wow, these characters are actually really good, and not shitty like most OCs. And I wanted to investigate what the source was, and then that's how I found the game, and then unexpectedly I got really into it. So this is actually my first gacha game too, and my only gacha game still. Ignore that, I just hit the loose nail on the table. No, he's not strong enough to get rid of him on the last phase. Fucking failing limit. Yoritomo. Yes, that is my reaction to bullshit. 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 But yeah, I consider myself furry. I'm actually pretty surprised I ended up, you know, standing Leak the most because he's human. But you know, the reason why I joined really was furries. I can't afford one, and if I ever get one, it would be a partial. Other than that, I just love the furry art and stories, especially the Not Safe for Work and the NSF. I'm not sure what that is. NSF, Not Safe for Life. Hopefully you don't mean Not Safe for Life. You saw Kami and got no. I didn't care about Kami at all. I was just like Bara and those things. And Moritaka was plainish too. At least he wasn't offensive. The specific phrase design that got me into the game was Kushi's. His design was just like, he had such a cute belly, and he had like a green tattoo around his belly button, and you know, I liked his sense of fashion, being both horny as well as like casual with his hoodie that was open shirt. And you know, I just have this thing for golden retrievers too, and dogs. I see. Safe work. Yeah, it was primarily Kushi that got me into it, to be honest. Which is funny because I don't really stand him anymore. I mean, one of the important reasons why you don't stand him really anymore is because I didn't get his 4-star until like maybe 1 year or a year and a half later into the game. When I first started, that is. Yeah, he is a cutie. another reason why I don't necessarily like him as much anymore is because there are other people who like him, or I strongly identify with him because of, you know, how much they stand him. That I'm kind of over from Samakord, so yeah. Time changes everything. I still love his design though. Traumatized Niwa. She? Did you that? Did Niwa pull him instead of someone she wanted? He wanted? I keep on. Wait. Yeah, Niwa says a she, I think. But I do not know that story because. Oh no, someone is cutting grass outside my window. Just pretend you don't hear that for now. I might actually close my window. You know, I'm gonna close my window because I know cutting grass takes a good amount of time. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back, and apparently I didn't miss my train at all. Round up the... Anyways, what were we saying? I hope one day this game gets its own not safe for work visual novel or safe for work army. I mean, you get plenty of not safe for work anyways. But I'd love to see an anime for it, for sure. Because the story is generally good. And as you can see, we've seen bits of how it would look in anime with the you know, the first music video. That was really cool. I would love to see more of that. But yeah, could be cool to see some, you know, official NSFW from LifeWonders. I mean, this game is already edging that territory anyways. Might as well put in like a separate, you know, sub-company or, you know, division of the company that is dedicated to NSFW distribution. Hee-haw! Rest in peace, Shino. Tasteful NSFW? That's just like most of the variant art from LifeWonders. Okay, maybe not tasteful at all. Never mind, I take that back. This music isn't always sad, you know. It can be happy. The first time the first time this song appeared in Main Quest, or at least the one that I can remember, was with Ashley and Leaked when he first appeared in Chapter 7, or no, Chapter 6. When we first interacted with them, this is when I first heard the song in Main Quest. Because before then, you know, they were still translating things, and up until like Chapter 5, I believe, they kept on using the beta music. So, if you ever heard the beta Words of Wings, it sounds like a laundry commercial song. If you know what I'm talking about, OxyClean. Go to Samakord and look up OxyClean. Find the video for it, and you'll know what I'm talking about. That song right there was the beta version of Words of Wings, and that played until the first time you connected with Leaked, and in that time instead, they played this song, the proper version of Bird Siblings. So that's why forever I associate the song with, you know, special fondness was leaked. Specifically when, you know, we were talking to him about being his equal and all that. About it being his friend, and because, you know, he was being doubtful about the whole situation. I don't know, who the fuck is this? Oh, okay. It's just KK. Random YouTuber who makes... Thanks. I just thought I turned off notifications. Why YouTube? Why? Isn't it kind of sad that the unit I hailed for the most isn't even one of the named units, but a mob? Literally, why? Well, I guess just by principle of them appearing ghost. But still, even if that was factored in, I feel like they would be survive the most. Hello, Samsung. Not hashtag not sponsored. You want to max out all the mobs? I mean, same. I've been making good progress towards building all my units up. I've already fully built all my 4 stars, save for Cosmic 4, I guess. Or, you know, maybe it doesn't. Just in general, new semester units, maybe I haven't built them yet, but for sure I built every single other 5-star and 4-star, and 3-star actually. I've fully leveled every 3-star, just not skill leveled them, and I fully leveled I fully LB'd and leveled all my 1-stars. My 2-stars I'm still in the process of limiting, but for the most, they're mostly all leveled up otherwise. Yeah, I really love the music from the Ikebukuro Christmas Concerto. Really wonderful, to be honest. If only I had the FP farm that other peeps had. FP farm? Oh, you mean like good supports to use or something? Oh, in terms of essay level? I see. Well, in terms of essay level, I actually maxed... Here, I'll give you a sample right now. Actually, well, after I finish this. But I already did clear all the rare... Sorry. I cleared all the rate up units from the low rarity banner. The regular ally gotcha. I want to show you guys something after, actually. Let me show it to you after I do this. The material thing, don't worry. Okay, this is gonna come into my grinding time, but it's fine. It's important that I probably wouldn't have mentioned otherwise. I'm gonna go to the ally gacha now and show you that. Actually, first, let me demonstrate to you my familiars who are 1-star and their secret artifact level. Wow, I totally did not click that at all. Where'd it go? Why am I stupid? There it is. So, the ones that are rate up, I've actually maxed already. So, devils, fencers, slimes, mages, the likes. And then the rest are actually not rate up in that banner, even though they are 1-stars. And I've actually maxed the... I believe I maxed the Onis too, which I believe are rated up also. But what I want to show you is that once you actually clear the banner, or clear the rate up units, something interesting happens with the ally gacha, the regular ally gacha. So I'm gonna go pull it right now. This is the regular ally gacha, this is the premium one. I'm pulling in the regular one right now. If you pull in this, when you've already cleared all the units, all the rate up units, you know, besides the 3-stars, then what happens is, okay, this is a bad example, but you got a significant boost in, what's it called? Significant rate in getting up every other kind of unit. The ones that you don't normally only find, this is a better example. And the ones that you normally only rarely find in this and only would usually find in premium gacha, all of a sudden they become rate up. They never, I don't know why, but I hope it's not a bug, and I hope LifeWonders doesn't remove this feature, because it's really good for grinding, and it's the most, as a result, it's the most optimal way to get their sacred artifact level up. Because, I mean, look at this. It's 1/10 of the price for the ally gacha, and yet you're getting 5 units from this. Even if you got a unit for every single slot in the premium gacha, you'd only get 10 max. With this, I got 5 from 1/10 of the price. So at this rate, I would get like 50 for the same amount of that friend points. So my recommendation is, if you plan to max their sacred artifact level, only pull the regular ally gacha. Once you clear the easy units, the rest of the units go right up. Unless it's a bug. Please, LifeWonders, don't remove that feature. It's really good. Anyways, let's resume. Well, this event is, let's see, so far you level up. Yeah, I fully level all my 3-stars, but I need to skill level them. Well, this event is perfect time to get the money for it. Eventually you'll get the 3-star summoners. Also, it's not just the banner mechanics. Because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not necessarily the case, because it's like you'd expect a set proportion of a higher rarity. Sorry, you'd expect a proportion of rate up units in the regular gacha to non-rate up units to junk items, and as that one gets smaller, the junk items just overtake and not completely replace the rate of the, you know, what originally was the rate up units. Because actually, as I was dwindling and my rate up units, it was actually harder and harder to get them, because I kept on getting crashed instead. But suddenly, after I cleared everyone, then like everything just became, all of them just became regular units instead. So that's interesting. P.S. How much gold should I get? As much as you can. Well, it depends on how you play the game. If you actually see units, then yes, you should get as much as you can. If you don't, then grinding this much is not necessary at all. Ideally, a stash of 50 moments is a decent amount to have on hand. A stash, he says. No, stop failing your crit and limit. Yeah, I've got a lot too. I've in the beginning I had around 200 majors and 100 drinks, so you know, effectively around 200 drinks total. I've set myself up to stream for 3 hours every day, specifically, not just arbitrarily, but because I've calculated it to be roughly the amount I need to use all my drinks by the time I'm done. By the time the campaign closes. The campaign? It ends in like 9 days, I believe. But yeah, campaigns, just by their name, yeah, they're not permanent. They only last for a bit. He's there for emotional support. Million for points, pretty good. Although good luck using them all. That's gonna take a while. You have 0. Rip. You just gotta put on good supports. And also log in every day, because probably most of the rank points you got is just from the login bonus. AR or Arslan 3-4, the best poor person support. You know, it's like that's no one's ever actually explicitly said it, but when you mention it, I feel like maybe at least 20 or 30% of the crappy support lineups I've seen always had Arslan in it. Oh boy. Oh wait, my needs to go. And I cannot level Babe Bunyan, unfortunately, because he needs to be there. No. How about I level you instead? No, I want to bring him to touch-ins for the meme. Yeah, it's fine. He's only level 40 right now. But I need to swap out the Quinn AR. And let's just make sure the cache is working properly by switching. No one can deny it. Yeah, it's the truth. For sure. And yeah, I like I said, I love the Christmas music here. Tuned in Chris 4. Yeah, I got lucky to get all the 3 stars this time. I was not lucky enough to get all the 3 stars last year. I still don't have Daikaku after all this time, as well as a Tita, I think. But yeah, Daikaku would have been so useful, even in first 3. Are they seeded 5 stars? What the heck? My sports. Oh, right. Something I wonder what LifeWonders would be thinking with this kit. Sadly, that's what everyone looks for. Anyways, this should be fine. You gotta get that unction thing, or you know, unction weakening, I guess. I was guessing he was referring to Arslan's. You know, I had this goal once upon a time to do fully seated units for every support lineup slot, but then the extra 5 level seed nation attacked, and then I gave up on that thing. Oh my god, that's so unworse. Jesus Christ. Now I'm just focusing on skill seeding the good units and level seeding the units, you know, that I care about most, or, you know, well, emotion-wise, not kill-wise. Did you not know that Arslan already got a skill evo? Did you really? I mean, it's okay if he didn't realize that, because it's not exactly super amazing. Ha! You didn't buy me, bitch. But still. Now Banyan will not be doing any damage next turn. A major skill evo. His current one doesn't count. I don't think he's gonna get another evo. Not for a while anyways. But if he did, let's see. Do you think you'll ever see a resurgence? I mean, honestly, no. What's it called? There's very few cases where a skill evo would be like game changing, like Ryota's was. And you know, Arslan, I just don't think has it in him to get that kind of evo, unless he has like some sort of way to get his charge up. But even then, it's like, there's a lot of conditions set up for an Arslan charge, and it's not really worth it in the end. Goemon level Evo levels? Oh yeah, Goemon Evo is really great too. I want to say it's one of the best out there, but I think that's too soon to say that. It's really fantastic though. I had a lot of fun with it, with the Clash quests, stealing, refreshing debuffs and stealing buffs. In a previous run, I was practicing it out. Unfortunately, I didn't get it in the video run I posted. But in a previous run, when people survived Tangaro's double blind, I was actually able to prolong it longer with Goemon. Yeah, it really was. I was surprised they actually bothered giving him one that's good. Usually, like, I'd expect it'd be mediocre or something, just because, you know, they haven't really released an amazing even in a long time. But that was fantastic. I mean, on release, I guess he wasn't really that useful either. I'm not saying he was bad, but I still used him because he had like a decent attack set with attack up. But the thing he was supposed to do, he just did. Being able to steal buffs and redistribute them. Like, he never got his charge, really, like, and when he did need steal buffs, it was like, other people would just remove it better and give better buffs. Like, there's really a case where you would want to steal and redistribute buffs from enemies. Yeah, I'm excited for those two, but you know, some of them can be pretty middling. Licho, Gomon, and Bale. No. How did he survive? Oh, I guess he failed his thing. It's already turn 4, jeez. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. Bale was the buff reversal. Feature being able to give that buff in the first place, that's not really a buff, weapon change blow. And Gomon, constantly refreshing both, well, I guess just a debuff reversal. I mean, the protagonist did get a skill evolution, but his 3-star did anyways. But, you know, that was like in the era of when skill EO was just released. Not exactly notable. Being able to heal one move or something like that. I'd like to see more, I'd like to see charge skill evolutions be a thing. There's a lot of units, early units, that, you know, are set up to get their charge fairly well, but don't have an interesting charge. He's not gonna be strong enough, but whatever. Not even halfway through. Jeez. It's because he failed limit, that bitch. Why does Kresnik do so much damage randomly? Crit. Where the fuck did he get crit from? Oh wait, when he misses, obviously. Combo, nourishment, yeah, he has that. Does he not have prayer up? Usually he should have prayer up. Maybe he just fails his prayer sometimes and that's why he acts. That'd be hilarious and also really annoying. Just consider that. I still haven't beaten the challenge quests. You can get more detailed tip in the Sama Court. There's lots of ways to go about it though. They're definitely not shoehorned into a single solution. Yeah, he has Critness Kit, but that's not really what makes him do damage. Really, all that does is it makes up for, you know, the combo penalty as well as the shitty weapon penalty of snipe range. The reason why he did so much damage was because he didn't have prayer, and he had prayer strengthening, and what's it called? He failed it. He probably failed prayer, which made him stronger, which is really stupid. If you fail your ability, then you get 4 times damage. Amazing. The true meta right there. Don't skill up. What's his face? Kresnik. They couldn't be strong enough even without limit to get rid of that Valiant Bitch on turn 1.
ガチで決める。驚いてくれたかな。ガチで決める。ガチで決めるぞ。驚いてくれたかな。ガチで決めるぞ。驚いて。まだまだ。ガチで決める。ガチで決める。驚いてくれたか。ガチで決めるぞ。驚いてくれた。ガチで。
No. Just like them. Actually, I love them. God damn it. Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. That's fucked up. Wouldn't Kresnik be... what's it called? Isn't there a chance of him just not doing anything for a turn? Feeling his combo? Well, that setup was Kresnik and Teen Delos works. I've seen Milk do it. Just requires more diagonal movements, which, this is a lot more brainless, just sliding between left and right. And you know, brainless is good for grinding. I'm not gonna be using my brain for fucking 3 hours in a row, just for minute movements. Well, even if he does fail combo, it's like, it's no different than not killing them with Babe Bunyan. Except for maybe the aggro difference. But yeah, not really a difference at that point. But yeah, with the setup, I don't need to worry about diagonals. I just move on dry left, move on dry right. And then cry when fucking Lemon fails again because Yorito's a piece of shit. He failed Lemon again. AKA the music where I blow every one up with Shannon, even though they have evasion. It's not the instrumental from Bond Dance, it's the catchy theme. So the one that does not have Salmon in it. It was used in the challenge quest where you face a whole bunch of lucky cats along with Catchy. I keep forgetting that he can't one-shot Yoritama because of the attribute matchup. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I didn't see the story. It was also used in the trailer music for the event. I guess they didn't want to spoil Salmon singing. It's like a mix between zany, whimsical, and magical. And, you know, comedic. Oh, and we're just listening to the main music that is actually what's supposed to play in this right now. Kind of cute how or neat how the chairman tip are all aligned in front like that. Gotta love orchestral hits. Hmm. Yeah, kind of. I'm not a kind of like a what's called professional at beginning. I did able to identify genres, but technically sounds about right. Sounds like runway music, but you know, I think that is the effect they were going for. Although, you know, in the context of a slave auction, which is a bit different. Amazing. Jumping right back a bit. Dull, relaxing mornings. Yeah, it does. I mentioned this on the previous stream already, but yeah, this game has surprisingly really good music. Well, I'm not sure why I'm surprised. I guess maybe it's something like you'd think for something as anti-prestigious as a gay gacha game featuring furries, it would have a more cheap, pretty used music that isn't very creative. But instead, they really went all out and gave it its own sort of breath. I fucking hate this map so much. Is this the new Ether mobster? God damn it. Boy. I should move my mic closer while I'm lying back like this. Just a tiny bit closer. Da, da, da. But yeah, I guess it goes to show you that fundamentally music quality is agnostic to prestige. You can get good music no matter where you go, since composers can be of any kind and any type, not just born among elites, among the normies. You just regular movement. Despite the tips for diagonal movement, which is just for it. What? Yeah, I don't know. Also, rip. Fucking alien bitch. Ripped again. My advice for diagonal movement is don't do diagonal movement. If you can, learn how to do the same movement in horizontal moves and vertical moves. Although there are some positions where it's just necessary, there's no way around it. In that case, I'd suggest maybe orienting your phone in the right way and only doing it in a specific direction from there on. Yeah, if you have to do multiple diagonal moves, then good luck with that. I mean, it only takes one good musician to make all this music, right? And oftentimes, if you look at the scores for music in games, it really is often just one composer. So all this beautiful music, I mean, I'm not saying it's necessary for Housamo, but like the quality and abundance isn't necessarily related to the amount of musicians. It really could just be one inspired musician. That's the power that musicians have. For artists, you need like multiple artists to design things from you know, buildings and settings and characters and and you'll need different specialists for that. But for music, it's usually just one mastermind behind it all. One to completely set the tone, and that's a lot of power put into one person. Which is kind of crazy then, if you think about how much a single musician has to do. And that also would indicate how competitive musician jobs are, since there's only one per project, oftentimes. Must be difficult living as a musician if you need to secure an entire project like this just to have your music in. Secure an entire monopoly, that is. God damn it, I hate failing, bitch.
ガチで決めるぞガチで決める驚いてガチで決めるぞガチで決めるぞ驚いて
Yeah, this game is pretty good, but you know, don't be complacent. It can always be better. It really has gotten better over the past 2 years, dramatically so ever since Fashionista and Beach House and Bright Falls. Just kept on getting better and better in terms of gameplay. And in terms of story, it's been good since like Chapter 7, which I don't even know how long ago that was. I forgot if all the Hakenchi except Shino have a skill plus. I mean, even Shino has an Evo. But the newer Hakenchi do not have one. But all the Hakenchi otherwise do. Moritaka has a thing that makes him be able to freeze units on move, I believe. Tadatomo now has Guts when he hits a unit to, I believe, to his allies. I'm not sure about self. Actually, it's to self, I believe, yeah. So now he can bestow it both to self and allies. What's it called? Yasuyori is now able to I don't know, he gained like some of them were joke evos, like both his and Tanotomo's were kind of trash because their hits were already complete by that time. They had like higher blessing rates or something, and then Yasuyori was able to, what is this even about? Immunity to something, and then Tanotomo got blessing ahead of him. I don't know, I don't remember. No one, neither of them had conflagration. Oh wait, never mind. You're talking about Tadatomo. Yeah, he had conflagration. Yeah, he also had that too, but I'm pretty sure the Guts part was also him. So yeah, conflagration was quite useful on Tadatomo for when I used them in that one video in Cat Festival. But yeah, Tadatomo and Yasuri also received skill evos, mostly just out of lore. I don't even know what it's about though. Even though we did entire like analyses out of them, I read it up there. No, I know the Guts is very good from Tadatomo. I'm talking about Yasuyori's Evo as well as Tanatomo's Evo. Not Tadatomo, Tanatomo. No, you can't fail your abilities. Oh, sweet. The push actually came in clutch. Oh yeah, blessing behind himself, where it used to be just to the sides of him or something. I don't know. Was that when he was hit? That was probably when he was hit that he gives it. Also, one of them gets immunity to something, but I forgot what it was. Maybe it was immunity to countdown. No, that can't be it. Oh yeah, CP drain. He had CP drain whenever he was struck. That's a new one. That's actually fairly useful, or theoretically fairly useful, anyways, to deny enemy charge. But no, I don't remember Tanatomo's at all. Tanatomo's was probably the most joke of them all, to be honest. I don't even remember it at all. If any of you could tell me, that'd be great. It's probably blessing ahead or something. And then it's an extra thing. Immune countdown? I forgot. I mean, there's some units that are designed on being hit. Have you seen Kijimuna's variance ability? He inflicts both break and bind, not just to the unit that hits him, but the units that are adjacent to the ones that hit them. So he's really designed on being hit. He might also have some protective abilities too, but I can't remember for sure. And then there's like, what's called Tangaroa, who, you know, he has a whole bunch of other things in his kit, his variant that is, but his being hit ability of being able to revive people as well as spread all his buffs are really like the shining key of his I guess, worth. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but I feel like there's another thing that he should be doing, Tanatoma, which I can't remember per se. Maybe it's, I feel like it's an immunity to countdown, but maybe not. Or was it immunity to possession? I think Yasuyori got immunity to possession. I can't remember. I'm relatively new to the game, and I'm struggling with the Warmonger's high difficulty quest. I only have Valentine sets, Azazel, Tenijin, Goemon, Moritaka, and Mephistopheles at skill level 100. Can you give me some advice? Oh, Arrow, what about us getting unit like Walnup? That would be... I mean, Yasuyori already does that meme better, with high evasion rate behind him. But if it was a guaranteed evasion behind people, that'd be pretty neat to pair with Kotaro. Give me a sec, Linus, I will get back to you. Let me just move on this. Ugh, God. There you go. He also deals extra damage to bind, skill lock, and double lock. Oh, I guess. What a poo ability, who cares about this? Yeah, defense or guts. Actually, trust Zeno. Zeno seems to have a good head on his shoulders. He can help you out. The Warmonger's thing is you just need to watch out for specific units, and for the first phase you need to hit the mirror a lot. For the second phase you need to watch out for when you hit Tanatoma you're going to be blinded. And for the third phase you need to watch out for, well, letting what's his face, Marduk miss nearby you, because then he'll like bind all your units in that column, right beside the column he shoots at us. This is less of a suggestion and more of an observation, but it seems a lot of people use Goemon for these challenge quests, so you can consider using Goemon. Not that he's particularly well suited for that particular one, but you know, being able to like take away some of their buffs and spread to you guys, as well as uphold debuffs, can be useful. First phase hits, just got your second, you know, start noticing. Second one, well, Yoritomo has an extremely modified kit in that, and Tanatoma is just annoying because when you hit him, you get binded. Alright, we're down to 100. Units that punish defensive play. There's 8 of 5 as well as Tajikaro 5. And I guess you can also consider Soul 4 if you have him, but I doubt it. You have him. That buff steal let me charge the whole map with Beach Theft. It was amazing. CS the whole map. Did you steal weapon change all from... Did someone have weapon change all? Sorry, charge weapon change all? It might have been... What's his face? Tsukaori Poka. Can't really remember. I feel like someone had weapon change all though. But yeah, if you did that, then you'd be healing massive amounts of his beach stuff. Was it healing? No, his healing is on regular hits. He has evasion though. When I don't see a Valiant Bug, I smile. You need to remember that Babe can't really handle the world bugs that well. If only I could keep changing it. It keeps going because he also has CS charge per unit hit. If only.
チで決めるガチで決めるぞ驚いてくれたかなガチで決めるぜ
If that young bitch survives, I can crush him. That'd be really fun.
ガチで決める驚いてくれたガチで決めるガチで決めるぞ驚いてくれた夢ガチで決めるぞ
No, he failed his fucking. I hate this unit so much.
驚いてくれたかな
He failed. Okay.
ガチで決める驚いてくれたかな少々お待ちをガチ少々
I hate this unit so much.
夢のハンドガチで決めるぜ驚い
If only I could keep chaining it. You're right. I already heard that. Whoops. Sorry, I just like became really frustrated that I'm using my sanity right now.
ガチで決めるガチで決めるぜ驚いてくれたかな夢のハンドバービーガチで決めるぜ
今からここはラウンド
Hee-haw!
ガチで決める驚いてくれたかなガチで決めるぜ驚いてくれたかな
Time for one of the best songs in this entire game. I think this one's called something like that. Man, I'm so sad and desperate. I spent everything trying to get 5-star team lows and ended up with 5-star Korea. That's really tragic. I looked at their skills on Wiki and they don't seem to worth the cost. I mean, at least you're like you figured that much out. Looks like you might be able to figure out the quest if you can figure that out. I would recommend you join the Discord if you are serious about seeking help gameplay-wise. The help there is phenomenal, and it includes me too. Maybe that's just me praising myself at that point. But yeah, you'll get very quick responses, not just like not like on Reddit where you receive responses maybe like several hours later. I mean, that could happen in Discord too, I guess, but you know, it's more like a conversation than it is a chain of messages. The invite is in the description. And I keep on forgetting he's not strong enough to get a reviewer to him.
主様知らしてくれよ。ガチで決めるぞ。ガチで決めるぞ。ガチで決める。ガチで決めるぞ。驚いて夢のガチで決めるぜ。驚いて
When you hate Valiant Ranger so much, you hit him 3 times.
ガチで決める。ガチで決めるぞ。驚いてくれたかな。ガチで決めるぜ。
What did I do when I found out I only need to stream 9 days? I rounded up the to 10 days. Hee-haw!
まだまだガチで決める。ガチで決める。驚いてくれたかな。ガチで決めるぜ。ガチで決め。集え三大ギルドの勇士たちよ。我ら集え三大ギルドの勇士たちよ。我ら
What I what? What? What's up? Would I trade a 5-star for a 5-star? What? Are you asking to change my sports? Actually, I don't even have it added. Not that I ever have anyways. Would I trade any? No, because that would set the precedent of everyone being able to trade any. And then people would even be more bitchy about, ha, I traded this unit I wanted. That is absolutely disgusting and no one cares about for a United one. And it's just like, it sets a really bad taste in our mouth. I like the luck-based, I like being able to stick with the hand you've drawn, I guess. As long as everyone else is in the same situation. But because like it adds variety to this game too, right? Not just everyone trading for the same 5-star. Rather than that, it makes everyone end up having their own unique hand, and as a result, that also leads to them having different strategies and different play experiences. So, no, I'm not really a fan of the idea of trading. However, I do know that that is a regular concept in other gacha games. Now, if you're saying, is there a 5-star that I want more than a 5-star I currently have? Yes. I definitely want 5-star Ryoko just for his CP up. And I kind of want Chiba as well. And then there are some other 5-stars I'm like, over. Although I can't remember them. I can review it later, I guess. Well, I might have all the cards at that point, but I'll have none of the savings. Yeah, Jiggly Pensive is the best they are. That's why I equipped it on Leaked. Also, hey Jack, yeah. Good to see you again. Hopping in chat.
ガチで決めるぜ。
Did he not go to Discord? I mean, maybe he didn't hear me properly when I said that the invite link was in the video description. Sorry, the Discord server invite is in the video description. That's what I meant to say, yeah. Yeah, the true meta is using 4 leaks. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, I don't know. Good gameplay is only allowed for people 16 and over, apparently. You are not allowed to have gameplay advice otherwise. Hey, nice. Got the day off. Yeah, we're just vibing, chilling. I'm not sure if vibing is the proper term, but yeah, just relaxing. And, you know, collectively hating on this fucking bitch Valiant Ranger. If you thought Easter Mobster and the regular coin scuffles are bad, Valiant Ranger is actual horseshit. Always surviving by just an inch. Oh wow, both of you are here. Hey Wendy, nice to see ya. What do I wish when I see the damage is not quite enough to get rid of Valiant Ranger? I wish the damage would. Round up the. I wish the damage would round up the. You haven't had any trouble killing it? Ah, man. I mean, good for you. How dare you not suffer with me? Just buff procs, so my turns are usually 4 or 5 turns. I mean, mine are often 4 and 5 turns, but sometimes it can be longer depending on how bad my luck is. But yeah, and congrats on having a good enough setup to get a reliable 4th or 5th turn clear. Hulu. Watch out, he's gonna make you subscribe to Hulu. Aren't you like not able to control your initial positioning if you decide to use Kresnik? Or not Kresnik, but Tindalos? Since he'd have to appear in the first slot, and that means the... what's it called? Well, I guess you're not exactly specifically aiming for a particular column. I don't have Tindalos 5, so it's whatever. Maybe I will try it out with Tindalos 3 though. What's the best way to maximize coins actually? I've been meaning to ask because I've been using Mineral Pointing with Volt instead of Christmas Eye Gear. I see. You don't need his buffs for everyone, I guess? His Berserk and Ardor. Was it Ardor? I forget. The best way to maximize coins is, what's it called? Having 4 of the new units, it doesn't matter what rare they are, as well as 2 beach outside varieties, along with coin AR, and that'll get you an 80% bonus. Also, make sure you max the AR too, because it does scale from 5% bonus to 10% bonus depending on its max level. Yeah, Berserk Nar, I see. Well, his buffs aren't guaranteed either. It's isn't like 80% for both. I mean, I guess that just means you have higher chance to have at least one, and you only need one. At the same time, you also need Crow Sneak to activate his combo, which sometimes he might not. No, wait, are you talking about the one that that I said didn't sound like? Because like your interpretation can be pretty crazy. That they're more like references than they are like remakes or rearrangements. Never failed proc for you. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but that means you're very lucky because objectively that doesn't change the fact that he has a 90% rate for combo. Well, actually, now that I think about it, no, you're right. He has prayer. He'll never fail if he has prayer. It's pretty good now that I think about it. Maybe I'll consider switching it. Maybe if I have time to team build, but I don't. I haven't even built Tindalos 3. But do I want to do diagonal moves? Not really. But yeah, he has prayer, so that is a good point. So he should never fail his combo at least for the first 4 turns. He needs another buff. Just, well, yeah, but he needed from Tindalos at that point. Which is like not guaranteed either way. I guess it's higher rate than just a single buff from Yoritomo. Alright. And I slash the diagonal moves anyways just to avoid this push. And then he fails to get his first one. Is Berserk plus 100%? This is like me, like reviewing. I have not looked at the kits carefully at all. It's time for me to Google on the side. Or not Google. Los. Placement doesn't catch while I search it. Let's see. It's 80%. You got my hopes up for no reason. It's 80%. See, I might have considered switching if it was truly, absolutely 100% guaranteed, but it's not, so Like, at least this here is brainless, right? Left move, right move. Not like the diagonal big wings. Maybe phase 1 doesn't need it. Hello, Archie. You are actually in the middle of the stream this time. I am 1 hour and 30 minutes in, so just another hour and 30, and then I will be set to end my existence and close the cycle of suffering and rebirth and achieve nirvana. Your Andy keeps feeling crit. Time to seed him. Don't know what to tell you, but except you should have seeded him ages ago. To meme a bit, LifeWonders really went ahead and power kept the OC I was thinking about was Aikiha. It's hard, well, you know, even with OCs, it's kind of hard to make an overpowered one since the end just exists. Unless you make that just makes the game unfun. No, why did I do that? That was the wrong move. It's because I was talking midway through, I shouldn't have done that. I hate this bitch. Never. Well, you're lost. Are really about to close the cycle of hope and despair. I'm going to end this killing game. Oh, I see how it is. It's just a regular hello for me, but when it's Archie, your panties go it. I thought we had something special, you know. I'm kidding. Jamboree! Yes, let's go! I love this music. Did he not pick it up? Archives, Archie. Actually, that's not an intentional pun. No, Archie's too stupid to have realized that. he made that without realizing it. It was the perfect pun, and that's why he ended up naming his character Player instead of Archie. It would have been so good, a pun on Archives and Archandale. Why didn't he do that? Why? I'm so upset he didn't do that. Danganronpa music will come eventually. Not under my control. Sweet, that limit. Yes, please. Yeah. Clothes explode off dramatically. What? It's not a self-insert Archie. It's a generic name short for Archives, while also making it secretly personal as an Archandale. Seeing Player in my friends list makes me feel so much less personal. Yeah, there's like randomly you get other people to help you, so it's like sometimes I see a random Player epidemic spread within my friend list. I'm like, what did Archie do? How many times did he cheat on Barguest and spread his like Player virus, Player STD? Oh, wrong one. Rip Irby being cheated on and used by Archie. Doesn't even know it. The epidemic will allow spread. Soon we'll need to socially distance from each other to prevent our names from being changed into Player. And we'll need to wear masks to make ourselves even less likely to hear the word Player. Hey Dance Rock, welcome. I'm streaming from Canada, so we're in pretty much opposite time zones right now, so it must be like 12 AM there, 12 AM. But yeah, not sure if any of you knew that I was Canadian. Well, I guess that's... there you go. Well, I wasn't born in Canada, but I'll just leave it there. Y'all are up past midnight SMH me and my old Nets. Yep, sounds about right. Ooh, we got lucky. 2 Jamboree musics in a row. Well, I guess it wasn't real. What was the previous song? I wasn't even paying attention to it. Maybe it was. It certainly is cool here. Actually, I live in Toronto, which is near the Great Lakes. So it's like, it has the best of both worlds, to be honest. Both fairly annoying cold to fairly annoying heat. We do get regular snow, so that's irregular for some people, I guess. But we also get heat waves too, which can be annoying. But we're equipped for both, because, you know, the reason why we have extremes in both is because, hold on, because we gotta, I mean, it's cold just being from up north, less sunlight, but at the same time we live near the lakes, so that kind of adds like a more of a precipitation that balances out the temperature. Wind of Kami, then Ipitam, unless I completely faced it. That's what I feel like too, but Ipitam and Wind of Kami are the best. For real. Jamboree's music is way too good. What the fuck? Just for an event, both of them sound fantastic. The fact that the other one I ended up being the other one as the music for one of my challenge questions should tell you how much I love the shop theme too. It sounds equally as good, if not better. Probably better, to be honest, but maybe that's just from, you know, overexposure to the battle theme. My gacha luck has been drained. What's wrong with like fucking spawning points and all that? I mean, I haven't been too lucky with gacha pulls, to be honest. I thought I was, but that's just randomly on stream. I don't necessarily get the best pulls. I just get the ones that count. Yeah, imagine sleeping past midnight. I don't even remember the last time I slept before midnight. Must have been possibly a year ago or more. Even when I was at my best regular sleeping pattern, it's pretty much exactly at 12 or maybe 30 minutes or an hour later. Ohio gozaimasu. Virtual Summer Memories music is okay. I like it, but Jamboree's is just better. I mean, that's personal opinion. A lot of people loved Virtual Summer Memories, like really loved it. I was like, it's okay, I guess. It's okay. That's what I'm saying, right? I was like, I've been asked what I think about the song before, and I was like, all I can say is it sounds like Mortal Kombat, to be honest. The beginning of it, anyways. Dun 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 dun. Mortal Kombat. VSM shop music it's okay. It's just kind of milquetoast for me, not very exciting. It's nice, catchy, but it really does sound like, you know, just elevator music. Mind you, it's good elevator music, but it still sounds like elevator music. Low-key waiting for Fashionista rerun to turn the battle theme up to 11. Yo, Fashionista's music was fantastic. First one was notable. Might have been the first one in the lyrics? I forget, but you know, that had like, every single one of its pieces were just memorable. That's still reused in a bunch of events today. Well, you know, even beach signs, I guess, is reused a lot. Low-key waiting for the Fashionista run. Sorry, I read that. Wait, I don't recognize this song. Not all these songs are from Housamo, just so you know. Some of these are from other games. Also, bias towards time-slip shop theme. What was even the time? Let me try to remember that. I remember, like, Time Warp's battle theme was really rad. It was like played in frigid mode or something, so that was cool. And what's it called? I can't even remember it. I can't remember the shop theme at all. Oh, I remember it now. Never mind. It's kind of cheesy. I will go to the jukebox and check it out after. Also, Press Necklace level they should have switched out. Yeah, Fashionista was something else. Really breaking new ground to the music there. It was like, how do I describe this? Before Fashionista, what's called? What was even the event before Fashion? It was like rap or something. I keep forgetting that Nightmare Kingdom exists. But yeah, Fashionista broke ground with, you know, what kind of music you would accept from Housamo. Although I guess Nightmare Kingdom did that was rap. I guess. Yeah. The Fashion Forgotten. Yeah, just like Daisuke. I love how it's like you transition from, you know, loving him to being, you you still like him, but you know you've accepted Vargas. And then most recently you said you don't even care about him anymore. Jesus Christ, hard 180. I didn't even expect you to not care about him at all at that point. That's like he's from the hype, but now you're putting him in like among the other trash tier. The fact that everyone keeps bringing up events composed by YKSB2. Oh, so you know it's a specific composer. But yeah, I didn't realize that. I don't even know where you get the credits for the song. I guess it's from the trailer music. But yeah, I'm not surprised. In fact, I'm more surprised that it's not all written by him. Well, I guess the early music is no surprise it's not written by him, since a lot of that was just, you know, public domain or, you know, for you stuff. Gone and Definitely Forgotten. Dream Kingdom. Oh, you mean Dream Kingdom? Yeah. Gone, Definitely Forgotten, Dream Kingdom Chapter 9, and then Fashionista article. I see. Alphobia. Well, you can see 3 Alps on the screen, so Alp is a good meme. That's all I can say. But Alphobia is Samochord culture, so you just have to accept it too. You can't be a part of the, among the Samochordians unless you also decide to kick Alp in the gut and make him cry. That's just how we do things. Yep, the trailers usually feature composer credits. The person who posts on the OST channel gives their proper credit. Did they give proper credit to Toto? I don't think so. Sorry, I'm not gonna continue this here. Let's see. I only like Chapter 10 Daisuke after reading through all his content. I see. Duo self is watching you. He is evaluating your soul and seeing how nutritious it is for him to consume for later. I hope we can do a collab playing old games. Playing old games? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but collab for FCARA happened, I guess. I'm not sure about collab with other games though. Hey, don't stir anything up. I do nothing illegal. What you mean? I also like how different Fashionista was thematically. It wasn't a theme that you normally see for summer events, and I think that won me over. Yeah, the events were getting bolder with the theming. Fashion was definitely a very special case. Like, you know, you've heard of, you know, summer theming where everyone's just in swimsuits and all that, but like fashion is not usually something that you base a theme on. Usually you make a theme for fashion, you're not making the theme itself fashion. No, you removed my buffs. How dare you? Die. He like did 0 damage. God damn it. It's because fucking thing failed again. And he has a attribute disadvantage. Ugh.
互いる道を踏み越えここに
偉大なる同盟を。
さあ俺たちのロックドライブはここから
Yeah, I did.
ヤッホー
I've been using coins each and every time after the stream ended on a summon. Well, different summons, I guess. But you know, in a few days, I should run out of seeds to use, so I should already be accumulating a stash from then on. I'm a sucker for, but very perceptive of you, Wendy. Plus, that's 100 perception rate. I'm a sucker for Valentine's extravaganza though. The humans are so lovable for me. Hard to disagree, but I'll leave it at that. Anyway, Wind so forward. Yeah, he is. Let's see. I guess I can level up Krasnik's other thing, but I won't have the mentor bonus, but whatever. He needs to be leveled. Anyway. Nah. I'm going to limit break. That's other shit. Okay, but what was the Valentine music though? Oh yeah, I muted the music. 0 IQ. Anyway, I'm not gonna turn on the music just for that. Let me just break this many units. Oh boy, that's a lot of comments. Kumagusu was the one who made the best music piece in Housamo, Ballad of Spoken Gunfire. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Personally, while it's not my most favorite, I really like the Iona Academy CQ theme. You mean like the rap one? You've seen the hip hop one. IDR the name, but it really reminded me of Beautiful Days playing Jet Set Radio Future. That theme gave me a whole like of flashbacks. We don't know CQ theme. Maybe it's one of. Yeah, that event actually had 3 new songs, which is neat because sometimes events get lazy with only releasing 2. Hello, Nico. I do not want to level up Krasnik right now because I want to take him to dungeons for the full mentor meme. Oh, I actually don't have enough to limit break Krasnik when he reaches his next one. Oh well. Yeah, Beautiful Chaos is fantastic. Events that have insert track are certified by insert tracks. Not writing for that. I need to swap you out before I forget to swap you out. No wait, I was gonna level up his 4. That's fine. No, I wasn't. I was gonna level up the 3. I'm talking to myself at this point. My bad. No. I need Beach Bunyan 4. Okay, I will level up Teen Delos, I guess. Let's see. Sorry, let me just enter the quest before I read more comments. Hi Ara, what are you farming? What am I farming gold for today? You mean how long? I've been doing it for about an hour and 50 minutes. I'll be finishing up in an hour and 10 to round it out to 3 hours. round up, that is. Yeah, this should be fine. Metromean team sequel tier 1. I'll get there unless Irby beats me to it first, in which case I won't care after. As in like, I just want the screenshot. I mean, as in like extra tracks that show up in this story, like Rupus Monsieur and Jamboree. Oh yeah, like not just 2 songs, but having 3 songs where it's like there's a battle theme and then there's a shop theme and then there's like one for special scenes, which is often used like that. Rupus Monsieur was really beautiful too. And it was only using key scenes, I would presume, but you know, obviously I didn't see the story, so I can only presume. I didn't super care about First Love Meltdown, if I remember. But it's fine. Hopefully that beat didn't take away my profit margins too much. Alright, so you got limit. It was a nice 2020 music pattern for most events. Yeah, it was nice to have that extra song that went like, you know, balls deep with how emotional it got. Or like, you know, there's the hyper costume, and then the shop theme, and then the really sad monochrome legacy that sounds like 2 Girls 1 Cup. Yeah, that one's really good. Not 2 Girls 1 Cup, I mean the song. But yeah, the Rupus Monsieur song was really beautiful too. Hello, Pika J. Moshi Mosh. We are good. We are good. Just approaching the 2-hour mark, and one more hour after that, and I'll talk cuts from there. But yeah, I'm making buttloads of money, and eventually I'll actually be able to hoard some. But right now I'm just spending it willy-nilly right after each stream, so not the best saver, but I have plenty of seed anyways. Need to get rid of it. Oh, Wendy. I'm not much of a performer anyways. I like music, and I'd be down to a, like, what's called transcribe as well, but in terms of performance, performance is a completely different art from the kind of way I appreciate music. And yet that's like the canonical way of appreciating music professionally, through performing it. Maybe you shouldn't. She's okay, but you know, her thing is bind, and bind isn't super useful for most quests, to be honest. Well, you know, it's up to you in the end. Maybe you just like her. But yes, I got buttloads. Buttloads of what, you may ask? You may make a deposit and see yourself. If only there was like a super fast forward button.
ガチで決め
Oh no, I should have moved them. God damn it.
我ら互える道を
集え三大ギルドの勇士たちよ
我ら互える道を踏み越えここに
驚いてくれ少々お待ちを驚いてくれた夢ガチで決めるご視聴ありがとなチャンネル登録どうぞよろしく
Yeah, there's lots of gachas in this Pretty Her drop quest. In the very least, it seems like if you use a cosmic setup, you don't have to worry about too much as much, but you still have to worry about fucking Bailey and shit. Well, I would presume, since I struggle with them with my advice. Just snort 3 rounds of pixie dust and you'll be zooming in. What are you even saying? Yeah, babe not being. Wait, I read that. Dab. During the downtime of the wiki, I think the catalog page reverted. Reverted to what? I don't really look at the catalog page anymore since I just go directly to each unit by the search bar. But what's wrong with the catalog page? Yeah, let's win this guy. Still living. Zeno, tell me what's wrong with the catalog page. I mean, not that I can necessarily fix it. Oh, I see. I mean, have you tried refreshing the page? And I don't mean refreshing on your side. Have you tried going beside the search bar and then pressing the drop down and then selecting refresh? You still hope Housamo does a crossover with a different game that's not from LifeWonders IP. Yeah, I wish that. Let's go Housamo X Splatoon. Except that would not make sense at all, but okay. Housamo X Mario, and then we can finally play as Bowser. Yes, please. I want to see Bowser with all my love. A lot exists just for the eventual crossover. It's just a ploy so that their main IP can get more money. Yo, that would be pretty cute. A Bomb Bowser? I'd be down. What if Law is just Housamo in the far future? Like bringing it now, are we? When everyone's ready to escape, but they decide to still be horny. Well, I don't know anything about blah blah, so besides it's based on heroes, it's basically My Hero Academia, except with horny furries. That's probably extremely inaccurate, mind you, but again, I never played the game. Not that I'd be able to understand it that much, either way, since it's still in Japanese. No egg abs. Bomb Bomb has moved long past that. You cannot say that. That is illegal. That is illegal! Also, Bowser doesn't have abs, so he wouldn't draw him with abs in the first place. He has that, you know, like bottom shelf physique, whatever it is. Jump Tang Bowser. Browser. Yamada! Yamate kudasai! I think a brand new animal collab might be cool. Not sure what that is. They are bun apps. Please no. I used to think his name was Browser for years. Well, I certainly have browsed him a lot, if you catch my drift. Honestly, it just is a bit hard to think of collab ideas, since, what's it called? The undertone of them being horny and, like, possibly homosexual, depending on your character choice, would need to be there. But also, it has to not be generically, you know, drawn by, you know, your traditional Fire Emblem style characters. I would not want that, please. Please no. Do not want a traditionally, what's it called? Body types drawn with traditional appeal. Let's see. I used to think his name was Browser Producer. BNA was another furry. I see. Well, it's 1 AM, time to knock myself out. Enjoy your trip. I will see you whenever you come back from the dead, and have a good night. See ya! I wish someone would knock me out. Trying to visit me in my dreams again, I see. Trying to finish the job. If you remember what I said before. Yeah. I'm not gonna continue that since no one knows what else I'm talking about. You weren't gonna say what? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Toto. It was nice to see you again. And I'll talk to you whenever. Doesn't have to be in the stream, but also just talking Discord. Have a good day, buddy, and good luck.
れじゃライブ配信知らしてくれよ。ガチで決める。驚いてくれた。ガチで決めるぜ。驚いてくれたかな。ガチで決めるぜ。驚いてくれた。
You know, even though this is an instrumental that only played in battles, it's not available in the jukebox. What's up with this song? Seriously. It just like skips it entirely and goes into the more recent music with Valentine's. Yeah, it would be nice to have an official name for this song. I just assume it's Dragonborn, but I only know about it from that name from like a random tweet that someone in the Summit Board once sent. They refused to release the vocals and even the instrumental of those. Yeah, and they didn't release the full version even in the application. Well, you know, presumably there's a full version since there were like some missing lyrics from the chapter. Was it 11 trailer or was it chapter 10 trailer? I think it was a chapter 10 trailer, yeah. It sucks this is not in jukebox. It would also be full lyric version, please. Yeah, please. What happened to the full lyric version? LifeWonders, come on, deliver. Not even on stage even had that full version. Yeah, much to some people's dismay in the soundboard. What is 200 divided by 5? 40, I guess. Is that right? 100 divided by 5 is 20, so that has to be 40, yeah. So 40, 80, 120. I see. I'll explain what I'm thinking later. Oh yeah, I was just thinking that... Oh, somebody got in one hit. Yeah, it's 40. So I was just thinking that... I have 200 stamina majors and 100 stamina drinks. So, you know, they're effectively the same amount. Or this is the total amount I had in the beginning anyways. This is my 3rd day of streaming. And I want to get it done in 10 days based on my calculations. So that should be like an equal amount for each day. Which means I need to have used that 120 major drinks by the time I'm done with the stream. So that means I should have 80 remaining. Approximately. That's actually a lot though. I need to use 6 more drinks. Hopefully I can finish that much drinks. Yeah, I'm gonna continue the stream until I get to that point. Which is whack, because like I thought I was ahead since I rounded up with how much time I should stream everything. But maybe I got too distracted. No, you're supposed to murder him. Alright, still strong enough to take care of them. Even when proc nasty, that's good.
ャンネル登録どうぞよろしく。
Yeah, 5 more drinks and then I'll be on track. Well, I want 5 drinks and then I'll keep on going if there's more. If I have time. Yeah, I mean, I know it doesn't matter for most people, maybe not most people, but like, calculating these things matters for me because like it gives you a sense of tangible progress rather than, you know, you just like arbitrarily working some X amount. Rather, you're working towards a specific goal of, you know, and being able to check your own progress if you check these specific values. Hey, nice, nice, nice. Are you gonna finally see Daisuke? Did he ever actually see them? I forget. I know he seeded Bargust. And Shenong. Is he strong enough? He could be strong enough, maybe. You're not too low on coins, but I need to work on Shen and Kenta for level 15, and that's expensive. Yeah, Kenta's pretty useful. He's like a bootleg Julian and Chief, kind of. Also, he never did Daisuke. Fucking rip in peace. Truly the fall guy of every generation to come. So, someone mentioned this early on, but I think it was Wendy. I actually did end up using a bunch of coins yesterday on seeding. I actually started a skill seeding of Varga because I use them for mentor runs all the time, and like it'd be a lot more useful if he could activate evasion without me thinking about him, if he activated evasion or not. And I also started level seeding Elite after all these years. Since I prioritized Envari and Kotaro first, which was for, you know, utilitarian papers, so just for this minor stat boost, and also priority for selection. But now I can finally start seeding my favorites level seed wise. I'm really glad that the Outlaws got their own theme. You know, they totally could have just not given them a theme since they never had a proper chapter. They kind of just threw around the Outlaws for random scenes. But LifeWonders took the time to give them their own really badass scene, which is, you know, pretty fucking groovy. Brogus is pretty good for dungeons. I mean, he's kind of pointless for what's called... Is he pointless for the Ibuku dungeon? I mean, everyone pulls themselves in already, but the thing is, I guess he'd still be good for the defensive buffs. And I guess he might be at risk in the Yoshi's South dungeon just because of here. He could be pretty good in the newer dungeon though. Don't you have Krosnik right now? I mean, I figure that most people should have 5 mentors right now with the release of Krosnik. Krosnik. I need to look at the pronunciation for that later. It seems straightforward, but the Japanese, it's called... Wait a second. Okay, limits there. The Japanese romanization actually translates to Cruisenic, not Kresnick. Then you know what you must do. Pull. Pull until you get him. He's a necessary unit. Or rather, he is necessary among, you know, getting 5 in total. He's not per se necessary, but getting 5 mentors in total. Wow, that was trash. Once again, he can't do shit to it, but I couldn't have done anything about it anyways. Well, I guess you could run into him randomly through a pull. Like how I totally did not with Daikaku. I was banking on that after all this time, but an entire year has passed and I still don't even have Daikaku 3. And his 3 is like one of the best 3s ever. I'm so pissed by that, Jesus Christ. Bruh, I've been waiting for this. LifeWonders, give me a golden ticket so I can redeem already. It's totally busted how he can give protection without moving and CP and healing and a massive amount of CP, like 33? What the fuck? That's all Daikaku can... I mean, I guess it's 24. 24 CP? Jesus Christ. That is way too much. It's like essentially the best parts of his 5s he can still do in his 3. His 5 can do a bit more with stealing buffs on board and, like, you know, snipe range blind or whatever. But yeah, his 3 is busted just for supportive purposes. Sweet. Why cheer Mentep and Rangers though? Now that I think about it, why did they choose that for the mobs? Like, is there a specific reason or is it just random? You could say like new mobs, but then where's the Yaksha? Oh well, at least the bears are cute to look at. So cute, I could murder them. You shouldn't die as I hit you twice. Maybe for Velf? I guess. I mean, they did debut with Kimun's event, who is related to Kami as well. 4K Kami, I mean. Yeah, invaders as well with Rangers. I don't know, I think Rangers are part of the Warmongers, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They appeared in the Warmongers Challenge Quest. It's really kind of whack that Warmongers got so many dedicated mobs to them. I mean, granted, Outlaws have like Onis as well as Yaksha, but they had like the Warmongers had Wrestlers and Rangers and maybe one other mob. I can't remember. But yeah, there are a lot of mobs in the Warmongers Challenge Quest. Oh yeah, Giants, that's it. So they have 3 dedicated mobs for them. I hope we see more dedicated, like, I hope we see like proportional amount of mobs for the rule makers as well as the invaders, of them having their own mobs. Yeah, that'll be cool. Not just one, but like at least 3. I should think about the other guilds. No, I'm kind of interested in thinking if they have mobs too. We had Berserkers, which, what was even their... I guess they didn't really have a mob, they were just a bunch of rankers. Oh yeah, well, did they have fencers? I'm not sure who fencers would belong to. No one wants fencers. Fencers are orphans. No one wants them. They're unloved forever. I mean, I guess maybe the wise men might have fencers, but who knows? Oh yeah, I guess fencers and mages kind of appear regularly in they're not a guild per se, just the Santa School challenge quests. And wolves, all 3 of them. And it looks like the wolves are also associated with the beast makers. Beast tamers. Then we have the tycoons, which they definitely do have mobs associated with them. They have 2 actually. They have the mobsters as well as the barons, which is pretty cool. Like, there's some cute mobsters, and all of the barons are super cute. Super duper belly love. I love bronze. Belly. I just skipped missionaries entirely. Missionaries had angels. They just might have angels, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just have angels. Then there's some like mobs associated with exceptions. Like Yogg-Sothoth is associated with dragons as well as devils. Well, I guess Yogg's not per se associated with dragons, it's just that it happens in his dungeon. And then in what's called the Ikifukuren dungeon, Thor is associated. This was also in the story, he was associated with Valkyries and Einar jars. I'm going to take the risk and move you to the side instead. Just like that. Fencer and wolves are common mod fodder for fodder. Yeah, I mean, they're not in every challenge because no one gives a shit about fencers. But rule makers are also probably going to have angels too, yes. Yeah, they have the special angels, the Valiants and Worlds and Infernals. It's like a different class. For some reason, like, Missionaries only have the regular types, and then they have all the special angels. Of course, I shouldn't move him to the side. He's not gonna kill them. Okay, fucking gotchas. Yeah, in addition to that, they also have the troopers. The robots, that is. I'm pretty sure that belongs to the rule makers, not the Warmongers. But yeah, the missionaries. Yeah, the Thor is associated with the Einar jars and Valkyries primarily. Not really the deities, even under there too. I think deities are also associated with the rule makers. Now that I think about it, I've seen the world deity at least was among them, I believe. So yeah, deities are at least a special attribute deity for world is associated with the rule makers. And so those were the primary 3 guilds. And we already covered how Onis and Yaksha are part of the thingy. What are they? The Outlaws. And the Beast Tamers have apparently wolves. And what's it called? Then there is the creators, which have literally no one. Creators only just came into existence and they already have a clash somehow. Jeez. I mean, devils and angels are like only traditionally associated with good and evil. There's more modern games like these, they always put in like 2 sides. Like for example, fucking Bathroom is a literal demon, but he's been portrayed as, you know, nothing but pleasant, to be honest, in this game. Very scary use of a overwhelming force from the rule makers. The invaders have nothing because they have not even appeared yet. Yes. Well, you know, maybe something happened in chapter 11, but I don't know about it. Alright, let's look at the other mobs that are happening. No one cares about slimes. I mean, slimes are pretty useful in some challenge quest cheese, to be honest. But otherwise they're not really associated with build per se. Maybe just Sasako being a weirdo with his messiness. I feel like Troopers should be a crafter thing. Maybe. It could make sense. I completely forgot about the crafters. But yeah, you're right. Clash of the Crafters did have Troopers, I believe. So you do have a point there. But I do remember seeing Troopers also being present for, you know, when Break arrived and it was like... I feel like the Troopers were like a rule maker assault. And they also like broke into Penitentiary Academy at the end with the Troopers duo and what's face Karen. And the summoners are just like literally everyone, technically, I guess. If you look at any mob profile, it always says they belong to the summoners. Or at least it originally did. I'm not sure if it still says that. What was the point of this exercise of me listing associated mobs? No, it was just for fun. Maybe it would give us some predictive power later, but yeah, it's just for fun. Who belongs to the summoners? Well, no mobs in particular, but maybe all the mobs too. But I guess specific mobs belong to them, like Red Oni, for example, or the Nether Devil. I feel like I might be forgetting some mobs or some quick guilds right now.
まだまだガチで決めるぞ驚いて
Oh yeah, pirates. What do pirates belong to? They're kind of just like, they don't even really appear in challenge quests, to be honest.
三大ギルドの勇士
They kind of just appear randomly in summer events
たがえる
as like story quest mobs.
集え三大ギルドの勇士たちよ
Pirates and mermaids.
たがえる
I mean, mermaids are somewhat frequently used for challenge quests as like an all-range ship with CP or random movement and all that. But yeah, they're mostly associated with like some alternate canon with like water-related units. Yeah, they do, but you know, there's a lot of more attention given to the devils in relation to the summers because Shiro's always around them. And also, if you remember, in the beginning, what's it called? The protagonist made a pact with the red Oni, but later on he actually like what's it called freed another devil from his own pact from Shiro or something like that, and then made his own pact with it too. But that's never discussed. Only red Oni is discussed. Rip another devil. And let's see, yeah, mermen too. They're not really used mermen. It's primarily just mermaids. Although I guess mermen were used in that one virtual summer mermaid quest. But yeah, the mermaids, mermens, and pirates, they seem to be in this alternate universe canon where they only appear in like summer, like, or you know, sailing events. Waltoon. Right. I guess that's the mob that the creators have. They gotta paint summer, I guess. How did he fail to kill two? I don't understand this game. I don't understand this game. Although mobs, walls aren't really associated with anything because they actually literally change their purpose every single time they change their attribute. Like, regular walls are associated with like older challenge quests, where you have to shoot behind walls. They didn't really ever serve a functional story purpose, walls. Regular all-around walls does. Then the fire walls were literally just flames that were used in Kanon, I believe. When you're fighting, what's his face? I forgot to do it, honestly. Someone who gave conflagration, maybe. Or burn. Was it? What's his face? Nomad? Maybe it was Nomad. And then there's the water walls, which is just waves, which was used in Beach House. What's it called? The wood walls were also used too. They're just vines, to be honest. I'm equivocating because if you look in game in their file names, they're actually just called walls, like water wall and stuff like that. Please do not fail your kill. Yep, you're starting off paper again. There's also been Inferno walls for Tazkali Poka's mirrors, I believe. Were they considered walls? Something was considered walls like that. Yeah, I believe his mirror was considered a wall. There may have been Valiant and World walls, but I don't know about them. I mean, I know there's been a World wall that was just a modified wood wall, but eh. Look at me, filling in this conversation with wall talk. 10 out of 10 conversations. Oh yeah, you know, like this wall was made of fire and this wall was made of water, but they're all walls. Let's paint a pretty wall. Were there an Eastern and Nether walls? I can't even remember. I don't think there were. But if they were, then maybe it's in chapter 11 or something. I mean, yeah, they kind of count, but it's like, those tentacles are just like, they're just recolored wood walls, aren't they? Oh, wait, no, they're different, aren't they? Yeah, they look like mines. Yeah, they are different, I think. The one that Azathoth uses, you're right. Actually, no, those are recolors, but I guess they kind of different enough. Melons are the true recolors. They're not even recolored, they're the same image but with a melon slapped on. LifeWonders truly boiling down what Cosmo is about. Just taking a regular character and then giving them melons. I'm getting hungry. But yeah, we are 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes in. 20 more minutes and we out here. We have met our 80 drink remaining goal, or 80 major remaining goal. So we're well on pace to finishing all the days by the end of this. The 10 days, that is. I haven't decided if I want to do 10 days or 9 days yet. Depends on if I have energy to also do a coin stream, and if I think it's a good idea during a discussion day, which is on Sunday, 3 PM EST. I just realized I was like leveling Team List all this time, and I didn't have my mentor with me. No, wasted. Wasted XP. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It definitely takes a lot of energy out of me. I'm not decided yet, like I said. Which is why I decided to round up was how much was required, just in case I decided to do 9 days instead of 10, because I'd still be able to be on pace, even given that. I think, anyways. I did the calculation relate out to 10 days though for how many drinks I need to use. What is 200 divided by 9? 200 divided by 9. 22.2 to do. Okay, I'm solid base. Oh no, I moved the wrong one. Damn it. Now only one of them will get concentration for next turn. It's fine. Alright, kill that alien bitch. You got this. Nice. Did it without limit to it. Fucking voice distorted beat. Archie! Archie! We should do another game like that. But not me playing it this time. I'm too lazy to win. Don't make me do it. You can't make me. Let's switch into this guy. And let's put in our mentor instead, told us. I think that should work. And let's just switch so the cache is out shit. Yep, that works. Guys, all the previous movie nights we had was just like always my idea. I was like, I just decided to pick movies that I watched from my childhood. But you guys come and pick things too. Jeez. I'm tired of fighting things. No! You were the chosen one! Look at that. Both limit and crit plus failed. How delicious is that? Fuck this game. You were the chosen one! You were supposed to kill Alien Ranger! And now both my charters are wasted on this shit. Oh wait, no, almost. No, never mind. That's wasted. Because of bitch blinding. How many times is Yoritomi gonna fail fucking limit? Thank you for giving it when it's absolutely pointless now. You piece of shit.
チで決めるガチで決める驚いてくれたかなガチで決めるぞ驚いてガチで決めるぜ驚いて
I kind of feel like at the end of this I'll be like Unvari from the beach house event. It was like, I just want to cook this coin. What do you need to spend it? I don't need to spend it. I just want this coin. Pretty much me. No idea what to spend it on after. Okay, I trust you to get rid of Kresnik, since you can't get rid of Yoritomo. And maybe not even the thing. Alright, good shit, good. Wait, no. Oh, wait, there's a roll thing. Oh, sweet, he had enough deaths too.
互える道を踏み越えここに
偉大なる同盟を結ばん要救助者確保レスキュー成功だやったぜ
さあガチ儲けのチャンスだぞ
知らしてくれよ
ガチで決める驚いてくれたかなガチで決めるガチで決めるぜ驚いてくれたかなガチで決めるぜ驚いて
鏡たるべし
ガチで決める驚いてくれガチで決めるぜ驚いてくれたかなガチで決めるぜ驚いてくれ
Archie! We could watch Johnny Test if you want. You know which episode. With crack sound effects. Hyper turbo mode. We can go on an adventure of discovery! See our origins. Oh no, he should have moved him. God damn it! Johnny, this is the life of Johnny. This is the life of Johnny Test. Johnny. Oh god. You can thank Canada for that show, by the way. So, you're welcome. Azito gets it. Shame on me for feeling limit every single time.
ガチで決めるぞガチで決める驚いてくれたかガチで決めガチで決めるぞ驚いてくれたか
He failed limit again, Jesus Christ.
夢のハンドバーガチで決めるぞ
Now that I think about it, did Johnny Test even ever get an original to a TV movie? It'd be weird if it didn't, because like pretty much every cartoon had one of those.
と一緒だと笑いが止まらんぜ。さあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ。
Nah, because they had standards. I mean, apparently they didn't when they decided to completely redo the art style of Johnny Test to be even more janky. To make it in like fucking Adobe Flash. God, the Ikabuku Dungeon music is so good. Thank God this was the one that people ended up grinding the most. Well, I guess I should just speak for stuff that I ended up grinding the most. They are fast approaching the end of the stream. I'll probably play maybe like 3 or 4 more games and then only put some there. Very close to the tier mark. He can't handle it either way, and of course he fails. Don't you just love it when he fails his thing again? What's it called? Limit. He's not even gonna be strong enough to get rid of that. Yeah, there was a world of creature in every single one. It wasn't unavoidable. It's fine. It's fine. All it costed was my faith in humanity.
チャンスだぞ。
死なしてくれよ。
ガチでガチで決めるぞ。驚いてくれた。ガチでガチで決めるぜ。驚いてくれた。夢のガチで決めるぜ。アイドル。驚いてアイドル。
鏡たる
ガチで決める。驚いてガチでガチで決めるぜ。驚いてガチで決める。驚いてアイドル。
To be fair, I did like Johnny Test the show. I only realized the whip crap. I mean, I always realized the whip crack was annoying, but you know, it was a somewhat enjoyable show to watch. Not the total worst thing they played on TV. Ugh. The world units load. I actually did think Duke was cute. Or Dookie, whatever his name was, the dog. I guess he'd go in the same category of like Brian the dog. Like furry talking creatures are not supposed to find cute. But, you know, I suppose you can if you have no status. It just seems a lot more annoying when I look back at it now, and I wonder how I didn't realize that before. You know, what annoyed me more than that was really just the very obvious replacement in art style. Like, it was hand-drawn and smooth transitions before, and then all of a sudden they clearly moved it to something like Adobe Flash for motion tweening. I was like, why? Why would he do that? Alright, last one for today. Honestly, I feel like I'm behind pace some. That's the wrong one. No. Well, if you don't want to watch that, we could watch Avatar: The Last Airbender remake instead. It's marginally about this, maybe a bit better. No! How dare they butcher my Canadian show? Canada, the land that brings you Johnny Test and Justin Bieber. You're very welcome. Oh no, wait, that's fine. Keep film. Bling Bling Boy was like a beta help, to be honest. I can just imagine Bling Bling saying in his usual voice, "Hey yo! Is that show Johnny Test? Well, take a look at these! Hey yo!" Why are we still talking about this? Can even deserve it. Well, I'll try to think of some movie IDs later, but I don't really want to be the one to plan around it. If I give you a movie idea, I hope you plan it around yourself. No, I'm not a coordinator, stop forcing me to be on it. That is my beta impression as Bling Bling Boy. The LifeWonders devs watched an episode of like Johnny Test, and then he thought, hey, you know what? Bling 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 Boy is actually pretty cute if you imagine him as a panda. Let's have Jiro draw him. And that's how Alp was born. Hey, yo! Check out my sweet moves, Johnny Test! Anyways, enough of that. It is time for me to ungracefully end the stream. Thank you for joining me today. This concludes the stream. Let me just find the thing. Yeah. And will see you guys most likely tomorrow, same time, 11 a.m. EST, around that time. But yeah. Thanks for joining, everyone. Goodbye. See ya. Peace. No, that's fine. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably. See ya.